Hey guys, welcome to Eat Well, Think Better, brought to you by Sohosphere. I'm your host, George, and today we have the pleasure of having Geraldo on the show. Geraldo.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us. So today, guys, we're gonna be cooking a Asian-inspired dish, one of my favorites. It's a soy ginger salmon. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Guys, so I'm gonna list the ingredients here. We have some beautiful snow peas over here. We got a little ginger. We're gonna go ahead and grate that. We got some soy sauce, some rice vinegar. Not something you're gonna use too often, but it's worth having in your pantry. You know, some oil. We have some cabbage to give some nice red color. Got our seasoning over here. We have red chili flakes. We have sesame seeds. It's gonna give a nice crunch at the end. You know, butter, of course, garlic, and my second favorite, onion, scallion. All right, guys, and of course, can't forget the star of the show, salmon. Salmon is one of the most essential foods, I would say, for your overall health, not just mental health. Most of the brain is made up of liquids and fat. So salmon actually is very high in omega-3 fatty acids, which the brain can't naturally produce by itself. And what omega-3 fatty acid does in the brain, it just lowers inflammation. And by lowering inflammation in the brain and the body, it just has great overall effects on your body and your mental and the physical part.
It's very important things.
All right, guys, so now we're gonna make our glaze that we're gonna put on top of our salmon. So we wanna have that pre-cooked, and then we're gonna save a little bit to the side as a dipping sauce at the end.
Okay.
So it's a pretty simple recipe. I'm gonna go in there, just add a little splash. We're gonna put some more liquid in here, so you don't have to put too much oil. Put a little splash in there. I like to give that a little twirl whenever I oil the pan.
I love that garlic ginger combination. It's always a great like sense of taste and smell.
Yeah, I've never personally met an ingredient that garlic didn't go good with myself, you know? All right. Once you feel all the flavors are really incorporated together, you can start turning off the heat. Okay. All right, once you turn off the heat, you're gonna go ahead and add some red pepper flakes there. If you guys aren't too good with spicy food, you know, you don't have to put in this, or you can elect to just put a little piece of it, not too much. All right, so once again, you know, the fire's cut already. We already stopped it. Now we're gonna add some honey. It'll give it a nice sweetness and thickness. All right. Gonna go ahead and give that one final stir so everything can start incorporating together. Look at that. The red chili flakes make it pop, right?
Oh yeah, that looks so good.
All right, guys. And now your sauce is ready. We just took our plain pan out of the hot oven. Reason we did this is we wanted the pan to be really, really hot. What this helps with is as soon as we place the salmon onto the pan, it starts creating a nice crust that you wouldn't get unless the pan was piping hot. All right, perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little olive oil to the salmon. You know, just get a little coat of that. You start massaging it everywhere. Guys, this is cooking. Don't be scared to use your hands, please. Usually if we're cooking salmon with the skin on it, we like to put the skin face side down just because it helps create a nice crust. But since we're gonna be adding a glaze and finishing this off in the oven, we wanna do skin side up actually, so that beautiful skin doesn't burn at the bottom. So you're just gonna go ahead, nice hot pan, place that there in your pan. All right, guys. Ooh, that's a nice color there.
Oh, that is a beautiful color.
All right, guys, we got our salmon working in the oven. Now we're gonna work on a simple side, nothing too crazy, you know, very simple. We got some snow peas, and then we got some red cabbage.
Come on, groove along. I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey, let's take it real slow. You know we got what you need, baby, so take it, move along. I said we got.
These are looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and leave them in the pan till we're ready to serve. Look at that beauty right there. All right, guys, so we're gonna start plating. We got our delicious salmon fresh out the ovens, looking beautiful, nice color.
So yeah, now we're just gonna place these here, right? In the center. At least that's what I like to do. Look at that. That's beautiful, George. Here you go, my
You
friend.
know I like yours. Can you just plate mine for me, please?
I got you, man.
Thank you, thank you. Snow peas are underrated peas.
What's an overrated pea?
Green peas.
Damn.
It's top 5 overrated peas of all time. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go for it right on top in the middle there. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think right in the middle.
I think right there.
Beautiful.
It's looking nice.
Masterful.
Very nice. We're gonna add a little bit of our glaze. Remember our soy ginger glaze. All right. I honestly wish I would have taken a little bit more out.
Oh, it looks great.
And now the
You're gonna salt bay this?
little salt bay. So guys, these are sesame seeds. It's gonna give the salmon a nice crunch, a nice flavor. I love sesame seeds, so, you know.
Look at you, you're a sesame bay.
Look how beautiful that looks. Just to give it that final pop, our chopped scallions, we're gonna try to place them as beautifully as we can on the salmon. If some roll off, that's fine. This is a dish that, you know, overall, I'm gonna recommend this because it's gonna give you overall health benefits. It's not just one part of your body, it's your mind, your body, and finally it tastes delicious. Enough of me talking, let's dig in. You guys, hope you guys grab your dishes, your forks, dig in as well. Thank you for joining us at Eat Well, Think Better, brought to you by Sohosphere. We'll see you next time.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
I'm ready to dig in. So this is the perfect bite, guys, right here.
Let's go.
Let me tell you something. That's salmon. That's salmon right there. If I ever had a salmon dish, this is the salmon dish.
Look at these salmon.
These snow peas, I got such a